Alrighty, good morning, happy Sunday, everybody. That's right, another Sleuth Sunday. Yeah, more Tyro content. Gotta get that hashtag content. We'll get into it. I think we're ready to go. Because I think we're at day 2. We're at the trial. And, okay, so from what I remember, and I'm sure they'll recap it all and give us new information, so I don't need to beat myself up, but this is more of this is like part memory test, part refresher. So last time on the first day, we went to the park, we talked to the woman with the photo camera that snapped pictures with sound. Gumshoe was kind of mad at us for finding another witness, which means that there's 2 witnesses to the gunshot with Miles on a boat with the defense attorney from the DL6 incident, who the victim was Miles's father. Yeah, I think that about rounds up what we actually know. Obviously, I'm pretty certain that Miles is not a convicted murderer. I feel like the Ace Attorney fandom would talk about that more. So I'm guessing he didn't do it. But as for who could have, I don't think I have enough information yet. So this ought to be an interesting first day of trial. Karma. That's how we're starting our first day of trial, as Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Oh, it's a person. Okay, I thought that was a little strange for our start. I'm just gonna double check. Oh yeah, and there's Gordy, the lake gourd monster. Okay. And then Misty Faye, who was the psychic. The lake photo was taken at 12:15. The time of the death was sometime at like midnight-ish. Cause of death, bullet shot to the heart. That's still a weird cause of death. Usually they list it as like, cardiac arrest due to, but we'll get to that. And then Lotta. Oh yeah, Lotta Hart. The very like cartoonishly southern woman. Oh right, because she went to Country U even. Very southern. So right. It faces the lake, set to automatically take a picture, and it took this picture. Right. Okay, I think I'm caught up. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Well, luckily we're playing a Japanese visual novel where the arc is usually that we kill a god with our friends. You just gotta believe in yourself. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get oh, goodness. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. You know what, Phoenix? You might be actually a little unfair to Miles here. I don't know if Miles actually did forge any evidence. Obviously, he had that time where, like, anything he said could be law in the courtroom, and he still didn't abuse it. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Whoa! 10 Edgeworths. There's probably someone who has a fan fiction about that. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. That's as many as 4 10s, and that's terrible. Or great? He is as ruthless as me, times 20! Okay, Miles. You can't just keep saying numbers, they gotta mean something. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, you don't want my help? Okay, I'll go get my sister. Let me go walk down the imaginary staircase behind the couch and come out with my changed face and overall body type, because it's a useful narrative device, but we gotta make it drawn to... I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You know she's dead, right, Phoenix? You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Go sit under a waterfall, stat! Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. Also, the script says that I'm not able to use my powers right now. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? It's nothing. Well, you see, Maya Fey can channel spirits. You know, like the spirit that was channeled in the case that got your father killed. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Okay, Manfred von Karma. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom, number 3. Oh, look at him. He grumpy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh goodness. He is like clenching his shirt. Those are sort of like a waterfall potato. We established last time that they're not. Or no, wait. There was some other problem. Oh no, we didn't have water. That was the problem. In our law office shower. Okay. So Karma will probably talk a fair amount. I'm running out of, like, stuffed shirt voices. No, water pressure was too low. That's right, that's right. Okay. Maybe I should just see what he has to say. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Oh, he's just angry. Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. Wow, I love how he does not waste time. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? Okay. I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now! Oh, he is powerfully angry. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake, where there's no camping. Wait a minute. No, this is the wrong direction, I think. Maybe not. I'm actually going to do the transparency here to be able to see that a little bit better. Oh, okay, no. So it's like a forked path. I assumed they were in opposite directions. Map's useful, though. Okay. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. That's all I know, pal. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. I am the judge, and I am wearing the robe, and I've got my gavel. Oh, no. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Oh, yes, of course, you're quite right. No, objection! Objection! You're leading the judge! Okay. Oh, so we're going right into the testimony here. Okay. Sorry, I gotta get my gumshoe voice back on. There's quite the change from very serious, very fast-paced Karma to gumshoe, pal. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. This is pure aura. Bro is aura farming. Oh no. I don't even know what aura farming means. I'm gonna level with you, chat. But, yeah, no, like, the judge is just... I guess you just need to be very persuasive when talking to the judge, and you can get whatever you want. I think Phoenix needs to work on that. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now! It's when you farm aura. Got it. That clears it all up. Like in an MMO. Okay, so... A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Didn't suspect him, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest him. You know what? Tell me a little bit more about why you had to... Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. Okay. The murder weapon you found in the boat was decisive evidence. Okay. I'm gonna just... You received a call from a man. Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who oh, goodness. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection! Oh my gosh! That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously! Different people? Yes, it's when there are people who are different! More than one! Move along! There were 2 witnesses. The testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lot of heart. What happened next, detective? Okay. They headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. I do want to know, how long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Thank you, Phoenix. That was my exact question. Oh, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Shoot first, ask questions later, pal. Objection. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Oh, no. So much looking forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is quite the sequence here. Okay, so called in as fast as they could. That's where they found Edgeworth. And they didn't... Okay, so... Where did you find him, specifically? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, pal. Not like a murderer at all, really. You know what? I was gonna, like, make a joke about, like, yeah, because murderers are really, like, casual and you know exactly what murderers are like, but he is a detective. Objection! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. The next morning, a body was found in the lake. And the murder weapon was decisive evidence. Okay, why didn't you suspect him? Yeah, why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know, pal. He's a nice guy. He's not like a lawyer like you. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Objection! No, you don't! Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now! Okay, tell me about the body. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. He died. Because that's not a thing you can survive. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet added to the court record from a .22 caliber pistol. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Okay, I want to just double check. Oh, okay, so we haven't added the weapon itself into the court record. Okay. And what makes it decisive evidence? Hey, wow, I am reading ahead in the script apparently today. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Heck, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clearly prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order. Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Okay, so it was a .22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay. So things are getting interesting here. The murder weapon was fired 3 times. The reports and witnesses heard it fired twice. The time of the reported shots was 12:10, but the picture wasn't taken until 12:15. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. I was curious about that one. Okay. How can they tell how often a gun was fired? That's a good question, actually. There's a couple ways I think you could do it. Like, ballistically speaking, probably, like, not anything objective. You could make some circumstantial guesses as to, like, either the number of rounds remaining in the magazine, or you could also maybe look at, like, shell casings, but they probably would have mentioned that if that were relevant. Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it! Your only job here is to bang the gavel, say guilty, and explain ballistic markings. Oh? Me? Ahem. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. It leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. He's a very logical prosecutor. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Yes, that would be the whole point, Phoenix! Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. No premature verdicts! However... Oh no, he's tisking the judge. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Boy, he really is running the show. Judge! Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Just bag your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court, anyway? Oh my goodness. This is a wild trial. Oh, Kiki. Someone's a dom. No, I think he's just like... He just seems impatient. December 26th, 11:09 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. I just was holding a gun, the same gun used to kill him, and I was in the boat at the time of a sound-based photo. But I didn't do it. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? The soup inside? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, of course not. I need you. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Phoenix? No woman is reassured by you saying, even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts. You could say it so much nicer. You're a defense attorney. Choose your words carefully. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. I'm a terrible attorney, aren't I, Miles? But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa. Right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. I feel it's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. Say, Miles, you know what else is bad for your heart? A .22 caliber bullet.